The operations were supposed to mainly start at the end of May. This was supposed to consist of an intense communication war against our country, which you have been following. In addition to that, there was supposed to be a cyber war as well. Our computer systems were to be attacked to create a blackout. In addition to that, there is a subtle and passive economic war that goes unnamed, which we have also managed to contain. Several plans for attacks on sensitive points have been devised. The other phase involved targeted assassinations that were also planned. And then mass attacks were supposed to take place within the FDS, but especially cowardly attacks that were to occur in the cities, primarily targeting the citizen watch agents.
Burkina Faso has been enhancing its security systems with China's assistance. In 2024, they installed 900 surveillance cameras as part of the Smart Burkina project. While there are plans to deploy 800 telecom towers in 2025 to expand network access, in 2025, Burkina Faso has intensified its security efforts by forming a joint military force with Mali and Niger to combat extremist violence in the Sahel region. Additionally, Russia has pledged military support to this alliance. Despite these efforts, the country continues to face significant challenges, including deadly attacks by extremist groups and political instability. Burkina Faso has faced security challenges from extremist groups in the Sahel region. These groups often have connections and support from various networks across different regions. The government's efforts to stabilize the country have included collaborations with neighboring countries and international partners. In April 2025, Burkina Faso's military authorities announced they had thwarted a coup plot aimed at overthrowing President Ibrahim Traore. The government claimed that the plotters were based in neighboring Côte d'Ivoire. The authorities in Burkina Faso stated that they uncovered the coup attempt and detained several individuals involved. They emphasized that the situation is under control and that President Traore's government remains stable. This incident highlights the ongoing security challenges in the region and the government's efforts to maintain order. The reported coup attempt in Burkina Faso reflects the ongoing political instability and security challenges in the Sahel region. President Ibrahim Traore, who came to power through a previous military coup in 2022, has been focusing on addressing security issues and combating extremist groups within the country. The government has been working with regional partners to ensure stability and security. Despite these efforts, the country continues to face threats from extremist elements and internal political tensions. Extremist groups in Burkina Faso, like Jama'at Nasr el-Islam wal Muslimin, JNIM, and the Islamic State in the Greater Sahara, ISGS, have been active in the region. They often target both military and civilian populations, causing displacement and humanitarian crises. The groups exploit local grievances and ethnic tensions. Regional and international efforts are ongoing to combat these threats and restore stability. Addressing the root causes of violence is key to achieving long-term peace. Extremist groups in the region typically have several goals that drive their actions. 1. Ideological objectives. Many groups aim to establish governance based on their interpretation of Islamic law, Sharia, and reject existing national governments as illegitimate. 2. Power and control. By destabilizing governance, these groups seek to gain control over territories, resources, and populations, which can enhance their influence and operational capabilities. 3. Recruitment and support. Instability can create opportunities for these groups to recruit new members and garner support from local populations who may feel marginalized or disenfranchised. 4. Strategic objectives. Some groups aim to weaken regional stability, affecting neighboring countries and creating broader challenges for international security. Overall, their end goal often revolves around establishing a form of governance aligned with their beliefs, although the methods and means they employ often result in significant harm to civilian populations. These groups often exploit local grievances, such as economic disparities and political marginalization, to gain support and recruit members. They often target areas where the state's presence is weak, using the resulting power vacuum to establish control and spread their influence. Moreover, by challenging government authority, they aim to undermine state legitimacy and create a sense of chaos, which can further their ideological agenda. Addressing these challenges requires a multifaceted approach, including strengthening governance, promoting development, and addressing underlying socioeconomic issues. International cooperation and local community engagement are also vital in finding sustainable solutions to the conflict. Aside from JNIM and ISGS, there are other groups operating in the Sahel region, including Burkina Faso. For example, the Ansarul Islam group has also been active in the region. They have been involved in attacks and have contributed to the overall insecurity. These groups, along with JNIM and ISGS, are part of a broader network of extremist groups that pose challenges to regional stability.